Hey guys, Levo here. Before we get into Iowa State Clemson predictions, I want y'all to hit the like button, subscribe, and comment down below. It'll help this video share for more college football fans around the world, and I'll see y'all at the end of the video. Hey guys, welcome back to another video. Today's video will be on the Iowa State Clemson game, the Cheez-It Bowl. Let's get right into it right now. Honestly, if you ask me, I think Iowa State had a great season, but it was kind of on the low side. Their losses were to Iowa, they lost by 10, to Baylor by 2, West Virginia by 7, Texas Tech by 4, Oklahoma by 7. But they beat UNLV by 45, Kansas by 52, Oklahoma State by 3, Texas by 23. TCU by 34. 2 of their 5 losses were to top 10 teams, and then three of their losses came to top 15 teams. Brock Purdy threw for 2,984 yards, 73.1 completion percentage, 18 touchdowns, and 7 interceptions. Brock Purdy is really accurate because he has a 73.1 completion percentage. That's one of the highest in the nation, but he still threw 7 interceptions. I can't wrap my head around that one, but he is very accurate when it comes to throwing the ball. He's also kind of mobile, 224 rushing yards. There's no Breece Hall in this game, so Brock Purdy will be most of the runs. But sophomore Jairo Brock averages 5.7 yards per carry, but he had 132 yards, 1 touchdown, and that all came with 23 carries. Wide receiver Xavier Hutchinson will give the secondary some trouble. The 6'3" senior has totaled for 953 yards, 82 receptions, 5 touchdowns. Also, then they have the nation's best tight end, Charlie Kohler, 58 receptions, 723 yards, 5 touchdowns, 12.5 average per reception. This defense is led by junior defensive end Will McDonald. He has piled 11 sacks, 5 tackles for loss. They have scored 32 points per game, 268.8 pass yards per game, 168 rush yards per game. They are allowing 20 points per game. Sorry, I stuttered right there. Forgive me for that. But Iowa State has honestly been a very good team, 7-5. But you see other losses came too. This team is honestly going to be great in 2021. Coming up, we have the Clemson Tigers. Everyone says Clemson did have a bad year. I think that they had a pretty darn good year. 9-3. They lost to number 3 Georgia, NC State, number 18, and 12 Pitt. There's 3 teams that are really good this year. The best one was at number 10, Wake Forest. They beat them by 21, and then beating Boston College by 6. And Boston College was 4-0 at the time. DJ Uiagalelei had an awful year, but he helped the team with run ability, running for 296 yards with 4 touchdowns. He threw for 9 touchdowns with 9 interceptions. Not even going to stats. He threw for like 2,000 yards. Just that, 9 touchdowns, 9 interceptions. Running back Bull Shipley ran for 131 attempts, 678 yards with 10 touchdowns, 5.2 average. But I don't think he's the best running back on the team. I think it is Kobe Pace. He had 92 attempts, 590 yards, 6 touchdowns, and a 6.4 average. He had more average yards, and he also had 90 attempts. 6.4 is really good. He was also effective in pass game with 93 yards. Will Shipley had a 741 total yards. Kobe Pace had 683 total yards. Wide receiver Justin Ross, first year back, has a 46 receptions, 514 yards, 3 touchdowns, 11.5 average. When John Ross had a good quarterback in Trevor Lawrence, he was one of the best receivers in the nation. Now he's slowed down. No one talks about him. He's still really good. He just doesn't have a good quarterback right now. He's still developing. James Skalski's the leader with 40 solo tackles, 2.5 sacks, 4 pass defended, 268 points per game, 26.8 points per game, 191 pass yards per game, 171 rush yards per game. But the defense is absolutely one of the best in college football, only allowing 14 points per game. Clemson, honestly, you can say whatever you want to say, but this is a really good team. But my prediction will be Iowa State wins it 27-21. It's going to be a tight game, but that's my prediction. I hope you enjoyed the video, guys. Hit the like button, subscribe, comment down below, and we'll see y'all in the next one.